Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Morin Reisenberg here again. I'm going to do another planetary attributes video, and it's only suitable that since today is Sunday that I cover the sun. And first of all, let me just say I love the sun. I don't love the sun more than Mars, but I definitely love the sun from an occult perspective as well as overall. Despite the fact that I'm also fond of dark, gloomy weather and darkness overall. But in any case, yes, the sun has its appeal. It's almost unnecessary and obsolete to mention all the benefits of the sun and all the good things that the sun has to offer. Most of us know that there is literally no life on earth possible, or that life on earth is not possible without the presence of the sun. So even from a non-occult perspective, you can see how important the sun is. And now on to the occult bit. From an occult perspective, okay, the sun is also, honestly, you can say that the sun is the most important planet. The sun is the most important celestial body, and the sun possesses multiple attributes, okay, almost like attributes taken from every other planet. And the sun is considered a super planet, okay, even if you take it from an astrological perspective. There is emphasis laid upon it immediately on how valuable and how important the sun is. That's why the sun is the main planet, and also again within the confines of magic, one can also see that within a Solomonic hexagram that the sun is placed in the middle, no other planet, and that all other planets revolve around the sun. For the rest, everything else is clear, okay. The Archangel Raphael traditionally rules the sun. The sun, like I said, deals with multiple things. Things linked to the sun or attributes, solar attributes, are health, romance, children, flamboyance, temperamentalness, or being of a temperamental nature. Let's see. The sun also deals with abundance up to a certain point or a certain extent. Okay, Jupiter traditionally deals with all things in excess, but the sun also deals with a good deal of abundance. I have been pleased to have worked with solar spirits, and it's when I worked with these solar spirits that I became so fond of the sun. A good deal of solar spirits, okay, I can't think of a single solar spirit that wasn't beneficial or that has no that made no impact or impression on me. All of them. Examples that I can list are, aside from the Archangel Raphael, despite the fact that I haven't worked with him, officially Lucifer, with whom I've worked with multiple times, you name it. My own vice patron, the Archangel Sandalphon, he also works in a solar way, generally speaking, in the sense that he brings abundance from all directions. For me, financial abundance and prosperity. So again, the sun, even by degrees, by astrological degrees, since it rules over the zodiac sign Leo, it's immediately noticeable. It's also as an astrology when I noticed that the sun, specifically solar degrees, have the majority of these degrees are practical and prosperous in nature. I haven't met a single solar degree that was impractical or that had no real value or that was just that wasn't useful, to put it that way. The lowest or the most minor or the smallest or the most negative, okay, quote unquote negative solar degree that I can think of is 11 degrees in Leo. That degree specifically deals with abandonment in the terms of a lack of principles, simply getting what you want without caring about principles involved, just going on it, okay, or going for it. I mean, just focusing on it and going for it. I remember this degree because Lucifer is of this degree. He's of this nature, 11 degrees in Leo, solar, and that's normal since Lucifer is an infernal spirit, a fallen angel. So Lucifer doesn't care much for principles in general. But that doesn't mean that he won't work with principles. It depends on the situation, or he won't go by principles. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying in general that that is the case. That there are no principles involved for him. Yeah, there are plenty of other solar spirits, but none other come to mind, to be honest. But in any case, it always puts a smile on my face the second that I see any solar attribute or anything similar to the sun in one of my occult workings and so on. Because I've noticed that the second that that appears, okay, that it stands for good potency and so on. Zipar, the infernal spirit Zipar, is also one that I can mention. He's also solar. My own higher self, okay, my divine doppelganger is also solar. In any case, the solar spirits are generally speaking powerful. That's also why, again, even in the Pentacles of the Greater Key of Solomon, the Order of the Pentacles, the first Pentacle of the Sun, the one that I have tattooed, that has Metatron on its cover, even that Pentacle says that again, that all will obey, all spirits will obey that see this Pentacle. And again, that simply refers to how potent it is. If that doesn't refer or confer potency, then I don't know what will. But yeah, the sun is incredibly strong. The sun only rules Leo as a zodiac sign. The sun and the moon are the only ones that rule one zodiac sign and don't have two zodiac signs applied to them. And yeah, like I said, these are the basic things associated with Leo, associated with the sun. Okay, health, prosperity, success up to a certain degree, abundance also up to a certain extent or degree, children, flamboyantness, temperamentalness. The sun is also a good stable benefactor, mentally, spiritually, astrally, emotionally, you name it. It almost seems, at least figuratively speaking, like you can't go wrong with the sun. I'm not saying that the sun will constantly yield success, but working with a solar spirit or a spirit that deals with the sun or just the sun overall, definitely, with its Kabbalistic name Tiferet, of course, will definitely bring about some good things for you, okay, in most cases. And that is pretty much it on the sun. There is nothing else that I can cover. No, there's nothing else really that I can cover. Okay, the day associated with the sun obviously is Sunday. The number associated with the sun is 6. I already listed the Kabbalistic name. Name within the Kabbalah is Tiferet. And let's see. Yeah, no, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that I can say. Generally speaking, the sun is at its strongest in fire signs overall, astrologically speaking, as well as a whole. And it is weak adversely in air signs. But do know that this is from an astrological perspective. Generally speaking, the sun also rules air as an element. Okay. Yeah, the sun also rules air as an element. So that is simply one thing to keep in mind. The sun is heavily associated with air. And yeah, that is pretty much it. The sun is associated with air, the moon with water, Mars with fire, and that's pretty much it. And Saturn, yeah, basically Saturn with Earth. So in any case, that is it on this video. That's it about the sun. I'm brainstorming right now. There's nothing else that I can mention about the sun. That is it regarding the sun and its attributes. Thanks for watching. Bye.